show. Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, at the Mazuma Palace, niggas. What's going on? We got some things that we currently need to discuss that's going on in the boxing world. We're gonna talk about Teofimo Lopez confirming being a racist, goddammit. We're gonna talk about Barrios cherry picking Manny Pacquiao. Then we're gonna get into some open boxing topics. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into that, man, y'all go ahead, hit the like button, of course. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get the algorithm on the up so the people know that Mazuma TV is live. My boy Forever Dedicated said, new crib, who this? You already know what it is, my niggas. We in here. Yo, you see that piano? You see that piano over there? You know what I'm saying? That's where Alicia Keys and all them niggas be playing their piano whenever they feel like stopping by. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas made ordinary people on that piano. You feel me? What was that song by John Legend? Wait, what song I said?
You said ordinary people.
Ordinary people. You know what I mean? Alicia Keys. You know what I mean? She done you give me a feeling that I never had before. She played that shit right there on the piano. Had Ray J on the piano. You know what I mean? Like, we really out here living life. You feel me? Yeah, the fireplace go crazy. I don't really like to do that shit because the cats like to walk past there and shit, and I ain't trying to have the fireplace cook somebody. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because, you know, my girl Asian and shit, so if you know, you know. You feel me? It's like, I'm playing with you, baby. I'm playing.
Get away.
That's fucked up. No, that's not funny, y'all. Chill.
You're canceled.
Oh, man, shit. That already done happened. They taking my money and all. You know, they like not monetizing my videos and shit now. They've been targeting my videos. Anyways, green screen. Yo, agent, stop hating, nigga, because you ain't living like this, nigga. Stop it, nigga. Where you see a green screen at, nigga? I could lay back on the sofa right now. You crazy, nigga? You hating like a motherfucker. Look at y'all niggas. He said, bro, you're a fucking troll. Nigga, you a troll. You over here calling yourself Simba Boxing, and you know that's my cat name. God damn it. Named yourself after my cat, and I'm the motherfucking troll. The hell wrong with y'all? Bro, in Big Bear Hotel right now. No, I'm not, dog. That's my crib. Why y'all niggas? Yo, y'all really don't want to see a nigga shine, man. All them super chats went to a good place, my nigga. Like, what is we talking about? Like, what is we really talking about out here in these streets, man? We gotta stick to the topic. We gotta stick to the topic, man. We gotta stick to the topic. Real shit. Shout out to everybody that's in the motherfucking building. Let me shout out everybody in the nation that's gonna be coming through. You know, I had to start with the comedy before we start roasting motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? And really getting that nigga. So, you feel me? Shout out to Pedro. Pedro, you on some weird shit, cuz. Maz, you make see my comment. Help me with the streaming, my bro. Please, bro, please. Me no help. Me very busy. You have money for me help? Fuck, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Forever Dedicated. Simba Boxing. Chris Maldonado. Agent 86 in the building. Lorenzo, what up? Coffee Plant. Dane Z. Or Danes. He said, don't worry, I'm here now, everyone. Who are you? Oh, that's a dude who was sparring his wife the other day. Or we was making fun of him because he was sparring his wife. His wife was low-key getting off on him. But shout out to the boy Dane Z. That's 22. What up? Be Positive 99 says most monkeys have white skin, but dark or black fur and no lips, like, you know, them pink people. You heard? Marissa, what up? What's going on? What's going on? All right, y'all. Let me remove this background real quick so we can get a little serious in this motherfucker. How you do this shit? Yeah, this is just oh, back to reality. It was good. It was good being a rich nigga while it lasted. Yep. Back to these plain ass walls. Sigh. You feel me? What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. How y'all feeling, man? We got some things to talk about. We got some things that we need to talk about, man. You know what I mean? This really gonna be a warning shot to everybody that's out here, bro. It's a warning shot for all these fuck niggas that be supporting this nut shit. It's really gonna show what side niggas is really on. It's really gonna show what type time niggas is on. Bro said back to reality. Yeah, yeah. We blessed regardless though. Tio is a real life racist. We going yeah. Just watched an interview with upcoming prospect David King Garcia. Marissa, I'm sick of these King Garcias, okay? Yeah, I mean, we gonna have to fall back off these King Garcias for a little bit, man. They got me fried. You heard? TOK. That's funny. But listen, man. What the hell is this dude Be Positive talking about? This nigga giving me an Animal Planet lesson. This nigga is a zoologist. This nigga said polar bears have black skin with see-through glass fur. Polar bears are not white at all. They just look white. Okay, good to know, Be Positive. I appreciate that, brother. What else you know? What else you know? I mean, you think it's real? Yo, Danes, we're not even about to be asking these type of questions, bro. If you watched the video, you saw what you saw. Now, if motherfuckers want to play delusional, then we just gonna pack him up off this channel. I know we be playing around and shit, but it's gonna be a serious conversation because at this point I'm fed up with like the little ghetto games. You heard? Like I'm not with all like the coonery and all this bullshit that's going on. Like somebody got to stand on business, and obviously it's got to be me because these fuck niggas that be on these YouTube channels, you know what I mean? They over here, ignoring shit. You know, these gonna be the same channels that when they see T.O., they not gonna say nothing to him. I only seen one nigga from the media press Teofimo Lopez for his comments, and that was Najee. Najee was the only nigga with any type of heart to say something to this man. Everybody else, Radio Raccoon and all these other niggas, these Mexican niggas that don't give a fuck about black people and shit. They see T.O., they smile in his face, they massage his sack. You know what I'm saying? They be doing shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the type people that, I ain't really expecting to stand on business, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? Y'all motherfuckers gotta stand for something. Like y'all gotta stand for something, bro. Has T.O. ever fought an American black fighter? The closest he's ever fought to an American black fighter, from what I remember, is Richard Coleman. But that's not an American fighter. You feel what I'm saying? He trained in Brooklyn or whatever the case is. But, that's the closest thing he's ever faced to an American black fighter. But, bro, fuck his opponents. Fuck his performance against Barbosa. Fuck who he is as a fighter, bro. You feel what I mean? Dane said, "No, I'm asking for real, for real." He has said what he has said, but I'm asking you, think it's real, bro? That's what I'm saying. We not even like that's a dumb question, brother. That's a dumb question to be asking. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's not you know the answer to that. What you think? You think that he'll use the most disrespectful word you would call a black person? To promote himself? Is that do you really think he'll do that? You think that's him promoting? Is that how he really feels about black people? If you're willing to stoop that low to disrespect black people, is it really promotion? Like that's the most triggering thing that you could call a black person. You consider that promotion? How about when Ryan Garcia did it? Was that promotion? Y'all gotta answer these questions yourself, man. It's you gotta know. Joe Rogan used the N-word, yeah, and I've called him out on that too. I've called them out on that too. Bro, that's why I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I have my opinions about, the pink people. You feel me? That's just what it is. Why promote yourself being racist? Exactly. Exactly. There's so many different, and this is that's a great point, Agent 86, because really think about it. There's so many different ways that you could promote yourself, but you choose the racist route. You choose to attack black people who don't do shit to you. You know what I mean? I heard one of them niggas fucked your wife, so that's probably why you've been going on this rant lately, disrespecting black people. I think it started because somebody poked his wife. His wife don't want to fuck with him no more and be holding his son from him. You know what I mean? He a suck ass nigga because he allows that to happen. But reality. The reality is, okay. Well, Floyd played the disrespect game. The Mexicans, a number of boxers played the race thing in the past. Well, what's the most derogatory comment that you would call a Mexican? Has Floyd called them that before? Let me actually bring you a point. I remember there was so much outrage in the boxing community. Do you remember when Adrian Broner was saying, "I'm the can, man. Anybody can get it. Mexicans, Dominicans." When he was saying that, and it was like, "Oh my God, that's so inappropriate." He's calling out when all he was doing was trying to be funny. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't say nothing derogatory. He just said the can man. Anybody can get it. Dominicans, the Mexicans. You feel what I'm saying? He playing on words. You feel what I'm saying? And there was so much outrage. I remember when Devin Haney said, "Yo, a white boy could never beat me," and he had to come out and apologize. You feel what I'm saying? Crawford said, "I'll beat the burritos out you, the Benavides." Bro, that's something that Mexicans eat, right? Now, can that be looked at as like a little foul? Yeah. But none of that this how I know you disconnected, brother. Like this how I know you disconnected because none of that shit equates to calling a black person an N-word with the hard R. Do you understand the history of what black people and our ancestors went through while being called that? We were being called that while having slave masters. We are being called that while our women and daughters were being raped by slave masters. I don't give a fuck if this video don't get monetized. Y'all already know I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You feel me? Money ain't a thing to me. You feel me? So I'm gonna just say whatever the fuck I want. None of that shit equates to that. You comparing a motherfucker saying I'm gonna beat burritos out you. And Benavidez replied saying shit about chicken and watermelon. And Terrence Crawford ain't give a fuck. So what is we even talking about? Terrence Crawford said his words. Benavidez responded with the chicken and watermelon comment. It is what it is. Milk toast. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo with the $5 super chat. He says, "I hope Boots knocks every Latino flag out that man till he back to being his Honduran self." That's exactly what he need to do, bro. You feel what I'm saying? This man having an identity crisis. He don't know who he is, and he said, "Oh, there's only one race. We're all racist. You know why? Because there's only one race, and it's the human race." Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. If that was the case, why is black people dick always in your mouth? Why is black people dick already like always in your mouth? You cannot even chill without disrespecting a black person. And you want to know how I know this ain't? Let me go back to my Devin Haney point. Since y'all love to hate on Devin Haney. Devin Haney said, "I'll never let a white boy beat me." Like Bernard Hopkins said with Joe Calzaghe. That backfired on B-Hop because Calzaghe beat him. But Devin Haney said it. The WBC was investigating, and he was forced to apologize or face disciplinary action as a result of that. Meanwhile, Danes, you over here, you saying you not defending Teofimo Lopez, but you are because you're deflecting and making other points to try to justify it being okay for him to do it. Oh, everybody else is doing it, so why is it a problem that Teofimo Lopez is doing it? What you're doing is you are defending him. You are defending him. And I don't give a fuck about where you grew up. We talking about if this is appropriate in the boxing world. This ain't appropriate in any shape, form, or fashion anywhere you go in life. But right here at this current climate, with me being a strong advocate for boxing and being a boxer my whole life, there ain't no place for this type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm in the sport of boxing and I'm speaking from a fan's perspective and and I'm there to watch boxing and, I don't mind a little trash talk about whatever. But whenever niggas is bringing up people's race and all this other shit, I just find it funny that everybody's caping for him. But I didn't see nobody caping for Devin Haney when he said no white boy could beat him. This man had to come out and apologize. Teofimo Lopez has not apologized yet. All right, if nobody should do it, then why you bringing up other points? Just say Teofimo not supposed to do it and leave it like that. Stop trying to justify it, bro. It's simple. But anyways, I'm not even paying attention to dude comments anymore. You feel me? Black Caesar said, Mazuma, do you think Boots fights him even though they said he's too small? I hope he do. I hope he fights somebody. I hope he fights a black fighter ASAP. Keyshawn Davis, Jerron Ennis, whoever. We need that fight, bro. He need to run that shit, bro. Anyways, they forced Devin Haney to apologize and all types of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So the energy is never the same. Ryan Garcia gave motherfuckers hope to say whatever they want without getting in any type of trouble. Do y'all remember when Ryan Garcia was talking about, this motherfucker be showing up to events and don't nobody ever press Ryan Garcia for his racist comments, all of that. I seen Shakur, Keyshawn Davis, kikiing on this man's face on live saying, bro, he funny, bro. Man, he funny, bro. Dick sucking. This why we don't get the respect that we should be getting. That's why nobody takes us serious. That's why they so cool with disrespecting us, because they know that there's no consequence behind this. When we look over, since that whole situation with Ryan Garcia, you know who's the only one that attempted to retaliate against Ryan Garcia? Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant is the only fucking person that actually saw Ryan Garcia and tried to do something to him. A fucking white man. Shout out to Caleb Plant. I fuck with Caleb Plant. He a different little white boy. He different. But regardless, Caleb Plant is the only one that stood on business whenever they ran into him. I remember Ryan was talking about ain't nobody gonna do shit. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And y'all proved him right. They ain't nobody do shit when they saw him. Everybody just running up to him, shaking his hand and all types of shit. I think I seen Conor Ben Pressing one time, but that wasn't on no race shit. That was just on some competitive shit. You feel me? But regardless, Teofimo Lopez, now he feeling courageous. He over here doing he over here training. I think he training on vacation or whatever, and his dad popping his shit, calling Terrence Crawford a bitch and all types of shit. And Teofimo Lopez goes, where that N-word at? Where that N-word at? Back to back. And he's clearly saying it. People talking about, oh, he's saying where the liquor at. He's saying where the liquor at. Why the fuck would he say that when his dad was talking about had nothing to do with liquor? Nothing to do with liquor. He was talking about Terrence Crawford. He hears his dad. Yeah, Agent 86 with the ER. Yes, the hard N-word with the ER. That's exactly what he said. Why would he bring up liquor? That made no sense. That had nothing to do with the context of the conversation and what the father was talking about. The father was talking about Terrence Crawford being a bitch. Teofimo Lopez, the fighter, hears his father speak about Terrence Crawford being a bitch, and he says, where's that N-word at? Where's that N-word at? And resumes training. But people want you to believe that he's saying, where the liquor at? Is Teofimo Lopez Jr. known for drinking? I know his daddy known for getting high and drinking and all that stuff like that, playing with cocaine and shit like that on his De La Hoya shit. But the son, when has he ever talked about drinking liquor? When? Why would that make sense at all? And when you listen to the video, it don't sound nothing like liquor. He's pronouncing the N. Yo, Danes, I'm about to really pack you, cuz. I'm about to really pack you. I'm about to really pack you, bro. Like y'all nigga, and you a Puerto Rican. You the worst type Puerto Rican, cuz. You the worst type Puerto Rican. You one of them. I already know what type Puerto Rican you is. Don't stand on shit. Your ancestors come from Africa, and you still out here cooning and caping for niggas that don't give a fuck about your people. But anyways, um, who packed him? Somebody packed him. All right, shout out to Agent 86. Shout out to Agent 86. You can't fight anyway, nigga, and your bitch fat and ugly. How about that? Anyways, anyways, um, what was I saying? So yeah, nigga Shay said, "Damn, yeah, I know." He was raised from the white side. That's a fact. I cannot stand niggas like that, bro. Oh, I'm not saying like you trying to play both sides of the fence. Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that what Teofimo said was right, but you know, he grew up around black people. Man, he grew up around black people. He. But what should people do? What do you want people? So what do you want to happen? And shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, hoe ass. Stop playing both sides of the fence, nigga. If you want cake for a racist, go ahead and just do that so we can just pack you and get you out the way. Pussy ass nigga. But anyways, like I was saying, I forgot where the fuck I was at. Yeah, he definitely weird. Niggas is super weird out here, bro. Like that's the problem. That's exactly why Teofimo Lopez feels confident in doing the shit that he does because he know for one, niggas ain't gonna do shit about it. Two, because motherfuckers are gonna defend him regardless of the situation. They was out here saying that he was saying where the liquor at? Where the liquor at? Like what? Bro, they don't sound nowhere near. Bro, if you listen, he's pronouncing the N in the beginning. He's saying it. He's not saying la. He not pronouncing the L. He's pronouncing the N. It's clear as day. This isn't a debate. Like this ain't a debate, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Um, it's clear as day. So I just find it funny that a motherfucker will say something and they'll just ride with it because they rather cape for a racist than defend their own people. And I see it's mainly black people that's defending him. Isn't bro? That's fucking embarrassing, bro. Like that's really fucking embarrassing. That's sad to be honest with you, bro. And what do I want to see happen with Teofimo Lopez moving forward, bro? Like he needs to be like I'm conflicted too because I want to really see Teofimo suffer for this, bro. Like I really want to see him suffer for this. I want him to go back to being to bitching about money. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see. I want him to be fucking starved out of the boxing game. That's what I want to see. But at the same time, bro, like at the same time, I really want to see a fighter beat the dog shit out of Teofimo Lopez, bro. And listen, I had people on my channel before, you know, big fans of Teofimo Lopez. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and this shit go to low nose boxing. Whoever the fuck cakes for Teofimo Lopez. If y'all rock with Teofimo Lopez after this, and you be like, oh man, I just like him as a fighter. Y'all could go ahead and like him as a fighter away from my fucking channel, bro. Like at this point. You feel me? I already wasn't feeling the racist remarks. You know, he was just bro. It's only gotten worse. It's just snowballed into something else, and I blame fans. Like I blame, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I blame us. I blame us as a people for allowing this to get as bad as it's gotten because nobody has ever checked him for it. He was never given any consequences behind his actions. Agent 86. Agent, you because you're not living in delusion, brother. That's why. You not living in delusion. You heard what you heard, cuz. You heard what you heard, so it is what it is. You heard what you heard, so it is what it is. You know, these motherfuckers, they'll hear it. They'll hear it, bro. That shit will hit their ears perfectly fine. But they refuse to go against that person, so they'll defend that person. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it honest with you. And I've been saying this for years now, even when I was a young boy. If you defend a racist, it's probably because you share the same values as that racist. Like it's simple and plain. Fuck not being a fan. Instant Leaf says if Teofimo Lopez beats Duran, does he get the N word pass like Berlanga and 6ix9ine? Baggy. Bye. Shout out to Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo. You see what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, like they can't help themselves. They have to be this way. They feel so inferior to black people that they go out of their way to hate them. Cause that's all it really is. They feel so inferior to black people that they go out of their way to try to make black people feel inferior so they can have a fake sense of superiority. That's what motherfuckers be doing, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And T.O. be calling niggas monkeys. Like I seen that Boots reference he made towards Jerron Ennis. I know Jerron Ennis' name is his nickname is Boots, but it did not come from no fucking Dora the Explorer. You feel what I'm saying? So he made a little monkey reference right there, and a lot of people brushed that off. And I made a video talking about it. I made a video talking about it. You know that shit didn't do many views. Motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about it. And within a day or two of him making that statement, here he go calling Terrence Crawford the hard N word with the ER, the N word with the ER. That's what he called Terrence Crawford. So now, how can you justify that by saying that he said liquor instead of the N word with the hard R? You feel me? And maybe T.O. thought that maybe he thought that the dad was just recording. Maybe he didn't actually know that he was on live and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But regardless, you don't got no right to be just saying that word out loud. You have no right to be saying that word out loud. You feel me? Black Caesar said even his dad, who's a racist and drug addict in his own right, was stuttering after T.O. said that BS. Facts. Facts. Let me try something real quick. You already know what I'm about to do. Let me see something real quick. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. For those of y'all who tuned in with the channel, y'all already know. Y'all already know it take time. I'm on, boss.
Yes.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. So he had my number blocked.
Yes, hello, how you doing? This is Junior with the high school diploma program. Please text me.
Well, that sound like somebody just said my name out the window. Hold up real quick. Yo. I guess I was tripping. I don't know. Nah, he ain't switched numbers, cuz he actually texted me and said, please text me. Yeah, don't be coming to my crib unless you want to smoke. But anyways, um, so yeah, bro. Everybody in the boxing world, bro. This is exactly what, and it's crazy because I had just went on a rant like 2-3 days ago. Lions Boxing and Media, salute. I was just going on this rant like 3 days ago how these media niggas is pussy, right? And how they never stand on business. They never stand on business. They never hold niggas' feet to the fire. None of that, bro. None of that. No matter what they do, bro, they'll do anything to get an interview with this motherfucker. They'll do anything to have a conversation with this motherfucker. And ain't shit gonna change, bro. These niggas gonna continue. Hold on real quick. These niggas gonna continue to want to interview these guys, and as long as they getting the clicks, bro, their viewership and their subscribers, and them just getting good numbers on their social media platforms, that means more to them than having any type of morals, principles, anything like that, nigga. You feel me? Like, these niggas is hoes and on some real shit, bro. If it wasn't for y'all, bro, I swear to God, bro, on my son's life, I'd have been gave up this YouTube shit, bro. You feel me? Like, these niggas could all be like bought, nigga. This shit is insane to me. Like, how can y'all walk around just knowing that y'all ain't got no fucking balls, bro? So I want to see moving forward how the way they gonna approach Teofimo Lopez, and I'm talking to the black media outlets. I don't really expect like these Mexicans like Marcos Villegas or anybody like that. I don't really expect them to stand on no business, because on some real shit, it ain't their business. You feel me? It ain't their business. This is our problem, right? So I want to see what Radio Raheem, aka Radio Raccoon, I want to see what he got to say about this. I want to see what if the Donza Project, they be interviewing T.O. and be riding his dick the whole time. I want to see what they got to say about it. I want to see what Ack, I don't know what the fuck that Drake looking nigga is. I don't know what he be doing, but the boxing bully, that's a black man. I want to see what he got to say about this. Like, the only nigga that I saw standing on business when they ran into T.O. was Najee from Cigar Talk. That's the only one. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Let me refresh this. Let me refresh this camera real quick. Hold on. Yo. We good? Yeah, I think we good. This camera a little bit slowing down. Hold on. Hold on. Yo. All right, we straight. Hold on. Act from New York. Listen, I don't know where these niggas from, Coffee. I believe you though. Hold on. Let me see something. All right, we should be straight. But anyways, I want to see how these black media outlets. What's bad, John? What's bad, John? Oh no, we straight. I want to see how these black media outlets treat Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? But I already know what it is, because it seems like no matter how many times we get disrespected, however many times, they show they don't like us, they always find a way to forgive. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like Devin Haney had to apologize, and motherfuckers get blackballed for saying less about white people. You feel me? But the minute that black people get disrespected, it's never a big deal. So let's see what happens, bro. I really pray to God, bro, because I don't want to see this nigga get any paydays, bro. I thought Keyshawn was on the money at one point because Keyshawn was like, bro, like, this motherfucker keeps saying racist shit. You know what I mean? I ain't going to give this nigga no opportunity. I don't want this nigga to make money with me. And I'm like, yo, I feel that. But, like, at this point, bro, with T.O. being, like, the big name that he is in the sport, I need to see this shit get back. Like, niggas need to get back on this nigga, bro. You feel me? Yeah, like Tim Bradley, coon ass. You remember when Ryan Garcia was saying all that crazy shit? He was like, man, y'all let words really get to y'all, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, the words don't have no power over me. Man, shut your hoe ass up, Tim. You really like you ain't got no balls neither. I remember your dad used to bitch you up, and you used to be having like titty. Bro, this nigga Tim Bradley, I think one time, like Tim Bradley's dad used to train him at one point. And I think his dad had told him he went on. It was on 24/7 too. Y'all can find that shit. But the dad was like, "I smell pussy, I smell pussy," and he was so heartbroken about that. You know what I'm saying? So you over here talking about how words don't got no effect on you. Yet your dad used to be verbally abusing you, and you used to be so upset about it. If words don't got no power over you, why you so worried about what your father was telling you? You hoe ass nigga. You feel me? So it's like, bro, don't nobody give a fuck about what Tim Bradley's saying. This is somebody who enjoys licking the bottom of Bob Arum's shoe. You's a hoe ass nigga. You the only motherfucker I know that had ducked a Floyd Mayweather payday. You the only nigga that ducked the Floyd Mayweather sweepstakes to keep Bob and these niggas happy. You so happy to be like a follower. You so happy to be a bootlicker. You so happy to be a company man. The way you ride top rank dick, you got a percentage, and you ain't nothing but a puppet for them niggas over at ESPN and Top Rank. You do whatever they tell you to do, you hoe ass nigga. So that's why, like, I don't really care about what Tim Bradley be saying. I respect his boxing mind. I respect what he's done for the sport. But as a man, you're a clown. You're a clown. You do not put yourself first as a black man. You feel what I'm saying? And I know you a hoe ass nigga because you let your wife manage you. You feel me? So you just one of them niggas. Bro, I got a story. I done heard niggas who's in boxing media right now that used to do interviews with Tim Bradley. You go find them Jones from like 10, 12 years ago. And he was cool. But the moment, I remember one time he called Tim, he like, yo, like, I can't get a hold of Tim. Like, what's going on? So he had called Tim phone one day, hit his line. He answers the phone like, yo, man, what's going on, man? And he was like, yeah, bro, I've been trying to get an interview with you. What's up, man? We gotta talk. Let's chop it up soon. He was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna put you on the phone with my wife, and y'all can figure it out. Like, what? And every move that he made from then on, including interviews, he had to reach out to his wife. He had to go through the wife now. That's how I know you a hoe ass nigga. See, the only thing I slept was my beef stick on your mom clitoris. That's what the fuck got smacked. Fuck is you talking about, hoe ass nigga? But anyways, I don't think Turkey gonna do a damn thing. Turkey don't give a fuck about black people, bro. Like, I don't expect him to do anything. This isn't me saying like, oh, somebody had Bob, do something. Oh, Turkey, do something. No, I'm talking to the black men out here. The black men out here, the ones that control these media outlets who, I want to see what the WBO gonna do about this. What's your stance on this? What y'all gonna do about this? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got good relationships with Terrence Crawford. Y'all got y'all have had great relationships with many black fighters. This is your opportunity to show that y'all walk in solidarity with black people right now. What is y'all gonna do? Like, y'all gonna strip this man for making derogatory comments? I seen the WBC do it. Take Ryan Garcia out the rankings after he said what he said. What y'all gonna do? Most likely nothing. Most likely nothing. And maybe if we stood together more and actually gave a fuck about being disrespected by colonizers or motherfuckers who clearly show a disdain towards black people, maybe we could create some change. But considering the fact that there's black people out here right now that are attempting to justify what Teofimo Lopez has said, or try to rephrase what he said, that's highly unlikely. Did y'all see Dean the Great? Y'all seen Dean the Great saying that niggas was reaching? How the fuck is we reaching? Like, what is you talking about? Bro, somebody need to beat these little niggas' asses, bro. Like, where's your father at, bro? Where's y'all niggas' daddies at? There's no way y'all niggas had strong black men as y'all fathers and y'all out here cooning like that. There's no way. Something missing. Something is missing, bro. With y'all niggas to think that shit is cool. And on some real shit, I hope you run into Terrence Crawford in the U.S. very soon. Not when y'all out in Saudi Arabia. I want to see Terrence Crawford run into you niggas soon, bro. I hope Terrence Crawford beats the fuck out of Teofimo Lopez. I hope that shit is on camera, bro. Either him or the dad. One of these niggas got to get their ass whooped, bro. Outside the ring. Fuck all this boxing shit. That's what y'all need to do. Fuck all the boxing shit, bro. Fuck giving this nigga millions of dollars to fight you. When y'all see this nigga, step on this nigga. He's a bitch. He not gonna do nothing. He watched his daddy get knocked out. Nothing happened. He not gonna, bro. As tough as he be playing it in the ring, he not doing nothing outside the ring. That nigga is soft, bro. Dean the Great trains with Tio and Ryan. That makes absolute sense. And both of them showed that they don't like Dean, but Dean still riding dick. That's so crazy to me. Like, it take a special type of idiot to still be cool with niggas after they done showed that they don't fuck with your kind, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, it all started when he had this little rant on this internet, on this YouTube channel, whatever the case is. I don't know if it was Boxing Voice. I don't remember which one it was. We say, oh, Top Rank, they favorite black fighters. They could keep all the black fighters. They said that, and I was like, well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Then he fell back off of that shit for a while. Then came back with whichever monkey gets the banana first or some crazy shit like that. I was like, all right, now that's really funny. Besides y'all just openly saying the N-word publicly on, television and shit like that, and then y'all got checked by Andre Ward and Tim Bradley and them, and then y'all started bitching. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't like what they had to say, so y'all was a little bitter about that. And then, he making them little monkey comments towards Gervonta and Bud. Then when Bud pressed him, he said he only doing it for publicity. Now, he made that monkey reference to Jaron Ennis. Now he just straight up saying the word. Y'all see how it has gotten progressively worse as he's continued to go on? Did y'all see how it just it continued to get worse every time? Boxing fans enabled this behavior by not checking him and holding him accountable or penalizing him in any way. I blame the boxing world for that, and I blame us as people for not checking this nigga when we seen him. Motherfuckers is supposed to be checking him and they asking him for autographs and pictures. How the fuck are people gonna take us serious? How they gonna take us serious, bro? Like, somebody gotta pay for this shit, bro. We can't just keep accepting bullshit, bro. We can't keep accepting bullshit. I fell asleep. I fell asleep last night. You know what I mean? I fell asleep last night. I ain't wake up till the following morning. I had scheduled a live and all. Niggas was exhausted. It is what it is. If y'all know my schedule, y'all know what it is. I wake up in the morning. I got like 3 DMs from different people. I see one in the Nation group chat. I seen one that one of my fighters, one of my former fighters sent me. Then one of my current fighters sent me one as well. And it was him saying that. And I'm like, yo, I had just woke up. It was like 7 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even hop in the shower yet. And I'm like, I say, ain't no way. I gave T.O., even though I knew he was a fucking racist and I've been calling him a racist. I was like, bro, there's no way. I was like, there's no way he just said that. I was like, there's no way he said that. Then I played it back again. I'm like, yo, he really said that. Then I'm checking the comments and people defending him off of the rip. I seen some platforms like, yo, you know what? I'm done with T.O. It is what it is. And, you know, that's where the supporting T.O. shit should end right there. Yeah, pivot boxing is. Wait, what? I see here. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't got a gym. I don't got a gym. Up training at midnight with his dad thinking about black folk. Hell wrong with him. I don't know, bro. These dudes weird, bro. He might not like you because you got black in your name. Teacher Selvin, what up? He said, big up yourself. Why would he not be a racist? Nobody does nothing to him about it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all give him all the confidence in the world to be a racist. Why? Because he's not being penalized for it. This man was just given a career high payday after going on racist rants and his lead to the promotion to the fight. This man went on racist rants openly, calling black fighters monkeys, and received a career high payday right after that. So he thinking his recipe worked. He thinking his recipe worked. I just got the biggest payday of my career, and you know, I guess disrespecting black people got me that opportunity. He called himself a colonizer before. I remember that. That's a good point. That's a good point, Eric. That's 22 said, Fanon whole ass laughing at the situation. I hope somebody slap him on his neck too. Bro, his old ass, bro, why are we listening to dude? Didn't this dude have like mental health episodes before where the motherfucker, if he don't take his medication, he go crazy and shit like that? Bro, we can't be worried about old head. We can't be worried about old head. Something wrong with him. He weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a nigga like I remember one time he had like a whole episode while he was on the internet lifting his shirt up, showing his stomach and shit. Like he's a weirdo, bro. He's a weirdo. You feel me? He a ugly, fat, bald old nigga. He's a loser. Probably the most love he ever get in his life is when he get interaction. When he be in these lives talking to the people. That's probably the most love he ever received. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about what Fanon be talking about. Yeah, Lorenzo, I remember that. Fanon the type nigga, you palm his head on some Michael Jordan. That's the type shit you do to Fanon. And ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You feel me? Because if he don't stand up for his people, you feel me? You know what I mean? Most likely he wouldn't even stand up for himself. You feel me? That's the type shit you just Michael Jordan. I got a big ass hand too, just cup the shit out of his head. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Yo, these dudes, like, they weird, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, yeah, I remember that. I never heard Rolly say anything racist because, for one, he's black. You feel me? A lot of people don't even know that. This nigga's mom is a black woman. But regardless, like, just like me, like, he got, you know what I mean? He got the Hispanic side, but he also got the black side. You feel me? So, hold on. Yeah, his father's Cuban, but his mom is black. But yeah, I seen Shakur rooting for fucking Ryan and shit like that. Like, why? Why are you rooting for that man? Super weird, bro. Super weird. I never heard Rolly say anything racist about anybody. I heard him fry niggas. Like these niggas talking about Devin was his son and he got inferior genetics and shit. Like I heard a little stupid shit like that, like little funny shit like that. But I ain't never hear a Rolly jump out his skin to say no disrespectful shit about black people. You feel me? And that's the nigga that people was really disliking. Like, I don't know, bro. Me and Rolly had an issue before. That was a miscommunication. Phone call got that shit resolved. There was a lot of shit that was spoken on and expressed that was like, oh, okay, got you. This dude Tio is an open racist, and this motherfucker still on here defending him. This shit is insane. Let me actually look through these comments real quick. I just had a TikTok post. Shout out to Mazuma TV clips, and I seen a few people already talking. Hold on, hold on. Somebody by the name of Jax the man said stop capping. He said, "Where's the liquor at?" Then another person by the name of Eman. Eman said, "Stop being so emotional." He said, "Where the liquor at?" You see how bro? And the thing is, you hear the video and you just know off the fact. You know off the rip. Like it's said so clear that there's no way in hell that liquor was said. How many of y'all in the chat heard liquor? Who heard liquor? Like, did it even sound remotely close to liquor? Like, they really think that niggas is like that easy to like fool and manipulate, bro. Yeah, you clearly hear the N pronounced, bro. The N and the L don't sound nothing alike being pronounced. Super cap. It's super cap. James said, "Where's the L or Q?" That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to hear the same thing, brother. That's what I'm trying. I heard a N being pronounced. I heard a G being pronounced. I don't know. Damage control. That I mean, it's too late. You replied to Bud Crawford. What you mean, bro? Like this isn't a debate at all, bro. Like that's the crazy part. People trying to make something into a debate that is not debatable. It's like this shit not even close. Not even close. And even in the context, like even if you give the situation context and you listen to the whole video, what did T.O. Senior say that had anything to do with liquor? The topic was Terrence Crawford. Oh, yeah. Facts, coffee. My fault. You know, I'll be slipping sometimes. Um, you know damn well that T.O. Senior was talking about Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was the subject. You respond to that by saying, "Where that N word at?" You're talking about Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I seen T.O. Senior fall through the ropes trying to get in the ring. That just lets you know that T.O. Senior, you know, bro, he's a fucking goofy, bro. Like, J805 said, "Fuck T.O., but if these boxers ain't willing to step to T.O. seriously about the stuff he says, then I don't see the point of us getting mad about it." I got every right to be mad about it. And just because fighters don't do anything about it, don't mean that I should stop speaking about it. So you wrong, my brother. I could give a fuck about I hope a fighter step to him and check him and make him apologize, whatever the case is, or even whoop his ass. I hope T.O. get his ass whooped. That's what I hope. I hope he like walk into an arena, think shit's sweet, and he get punched on by somebody. Even if it's a fan, if somebody just hit T.O. with a good shot, his face break up easy. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hope somebody do something to him. Even if y'all niggas just spill a drink on this bitch ass nigga, like do something. He said niggas chatting and don't need to be a fighter. Who chatting? Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. D, my fault. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, so because boxers don't do anything about it, if boxers don't do anything about it, then we should just shut the fuck up. That's crazy. Like what? Like that don't make any sense at all. But it is what it is. Man, you be quiet, man, because fighters ain't gonna do that about it. All right, well, I'm doing something about it. I'm speaking on it. I'm bringing him being a racist to the light, as I always do. Mazuma TV hold motherfuckers accountable. I say it all the time. This ain't nothing different. Yeah, hit the like button, like my boy Coffee Plant said. Let's hit the like button. We probably can't get T.O. versus Bulls because of WBA tweaking. Man, let's see, man. Maybe Turkey can make something happen. It don't even gotta be Boots, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, oh my God. Like Keyshawn, Boots, somebody, bro. Dev, somebody got beat his ass, bro. Like he talking way too crazy. T.O. Senior versus Mazuma. I will beat the bro. I know y'all ain't never seen me box before, bro. I'll be wanting to post shit. Like I'll be wanting to post like some fight clips I got from me stopping niggas and all. I ain't gonna do that though. I ain't gonna do that. Y'all see that shit if I ever get in the ring with one of these social media niggas. T.O. Senior will not make it. Even heard T.O. Senior say he the best trainer in the world. Motherfucker, nigga, you are a fucking joke, bro. If you the greatest trainer in the world, why your son gotta keep finding the other trainers to help you out or add to the team? If you so fucking good, why the fuck you need a plus one? Why your son always looking for a plus one? Because you won't be teaching him shit, nigga. You was a bum. You was a bum, bro. I would love Bill Brian Norman versus T.O. I would love to see Brian Norman punch T.O. upside his head, bro. In that same video where the fighter T.O. Jr. said the N-word with the hard R, his father said that he's the best trainer in the world in that same one. Bro, Lorenzo talking about NUA father, a way better trainer. Bro, all these fathers in boxing right now are better trainer than T.O. Senior. Who else did T.O. Senior train besides his son? Why his son always need a plus one? Why they always trying to add somebody new to the team? Because his father's a fucking bum. His father's a bum. Yeah, like T.O. done been with I remember he was with that what the fuck was that coach name? He was with that Cuban coach. You feel what I'm saying? Then he went back to that coach that he had in the amateurs. Now he went to Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso and them didn't want to train him. So he went back to, he went back to his father. Bro, he's a bum, bro. Your son don't even think of you that highly. Why you think of yourself that highly? Two-time lineal champion, two-time undisputed. Undisputed? Oh yeah, Coffee. You remember that? T.O. Senior said this on the channel. I'm on coke right now, so what? I fucking wish I was able to find his son's number on her. Jesus Christ. Andrea Lopez. And I also wanted to get at his punk ass sister because his sister really feel like she could talk to motherfuckers however she want. Little dusty ass bitch. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me put some. Let me do a little bit of research real quick. We gonna find somebody to talk to. Hold on. What? Let me see something real quick. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Can you hear me?
Who's this?
This is Marcus Rosa with Mazuma TV. How you doing? Damn. What happened? Damn. I think they know who Mazuma TV is, ladies and gentlemen. Cause one thing I ain't gonna cap. You feel me? Like I ain't one of these niggas that be capping. I don't cap for the people, you heard? Now she gonna block me just like the father did. I just wanna talk. Can we talk for a minute? Hold on. All I wanna do is just talk. I don't want no problems, cuz I ain't about to argue with no woman. I just wanna know why you tripping. I wanna know why your brother tripping. You feel me? That's all I wanna know. Why y'all tripping? Yeah, that's his sister, by the way. Andrea Lopez. Nah, she ain't texting me. I said, did we disconnect, baby? I don't want any problems. I just wanted to talk. You feel me? Cause I can't talk to your pop. She probably on here right now, like, yo, this nigga, why? Yo, this nigga got my number. How the fuck this nigga got my number? She went, nah, I ain't gonna drop the number cuz it's public info, but you know what I mean? Like, damn, what's the problem? You feel me? I want to know why you like you know your brother though. Like you know your brother dead wrong for disrespecting people, disrespecting an entire race of people with no apologies, no accountability, nothing. Why can't we talk? Dave Meso, do I box? Yeah, I box. I live this shit. I'm retired though. You heard? Look at that little ass bicep. I'm washed, cuz. J Cash, what up? Like, damn, shawty on. Like, man, I can't even talk to you guys. Damn. Let me go on Teofimo Lopez page, bro. Let me see. It's such a problem. I just want some. Why they don't want to give me no answers, man? This is her, by the way, y'all. She actually, look at that. There she go. So where T.O. get his nose from? That's funny as shit, because when she answered the phone, she was dead quiet. Like, she like, who the fuck is this? Hold up. She was like, hold, she like, who this? Hold the fuck up. I could hear the bitch breathing on the phone. I'm like, hello? She like, yeah, hello. She's like, who is this? Damn. She reading the messages though. Well, she ain't blocked me. Can we talk for a minute? I'm about to send her a video. Yo. Should I send her a video, yo? I'm sorry. I didn't want to disturb you, miss. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to have a conversation. That's all. I ain't no prank call. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to ask some questions because, you know, there's some shit that's going on. You feel me? So, I know your peoples. You know what I mean? I don't know if T.O. seeing your pop or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? But I know your peoples, they know me. So, you know what I mean? If you cool to talk, we could talk. If not, you feel me? That's crazy because, I'm being respectful about it. I ain't trying to play you with shit like that. But, I mean, it's up to you. You feel me? So, whenever you're ready to speak, let me know. Left this bitch a video voicemail. Said soften up a little bit for it. Damn, that nigga tastes simping out here in these streets. God damn. Can we talk for a minute? I want to know why your brother like that, baby. What happened to you? What first of all, what happened to your brother nose? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, why your brother nose look like that? Your nose fine. Um, why is all of this happening? I think she blocked me, yo. Damn, your boy ain't make it, man. She had enough. Ooh. I tried, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the answers. You feel me? But what's on y'all mind, man? What y'all think is the best solution for all of this, bro? What's the best solution? I'll try to get y'all the answers, bro. You know, Mazuma TV always trying to find the answers for the people. You know, I'm the man of the people. You know what I mean? Not above but equal. Just the man of the people, not above but equal. And for the greater good, I walk amongst the evil. You feel me? What? Bella Faith, what up? Somebody slapping the fuck out of T.O. Damn. She looked like the John that was popping her shit at T.O. though, too. Looking at this picture of her. Looking at this picture of her, this look like I'm gonna try to request it right now. You feel me? Oh, the message sent. Yo, it's sent. Oh my God. She didn't block me. But yeah, I just requested her. I see Marissa follow her. What? Yo, Marissa, ex Miss Andrea Lopez. Can we talk for a minute? Lions Boxing and Media says, you think the sanctioning body should suspend T.O. bitch ass? I think he should be stripped of his title. Or he either got to come out and apologize, you know what I mean? Or he got to give up that title, bro. Like, look, they did that to Devin Haney, and Devin Haney didn't say nothing as bad as he did. You remember the WBC was totally against what Devin Haney was saying, and they pretty much forced that man to apologize. They forced that man to apologize, bro, because they was threatening to take his title from what I understand. So, and I seen the WBC remove Ryan Garcia from their rankings when he said, because he was never world champion. So they removed him from their rankings and shit like that. What the WBO gonna do about T.O.? What the WBO gonna do about T.O.? You feel me? So it's like, yeah, there should be some type of consequences, bro. I'll be cracking the fuck up. They take his belt and give it to Barbosa. Oh my God, that would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. And T.O. the same nigga that be crying victim all the time. You feel me? He be crying victim of how, you know, the system trying to play him and, you know, he's been blacklisted and all. You hate black people, but you getting blacklisted. Shit is so funny. Shit, wow. I'm about to look through his follow and see who else I could talk to, man. Should I keep fucking with the hold up. Oh, he got another sister. Oh, he got another sister. Look. Yep, that's definitely his sister. That's the one that I was just trying to talk to. She not answering though. But maybe the one with the black hair will. Yeah, bullies, I seen that. But we all know that's bullshit, brother. We ain't gotta you know what I mean? We know what it is, cuz let me see something. Oh, maybe Jasmine Lopez can answer us. Hold on. This ain't the same number, right? I think she got her number hidden, cuz. Uh-huh. I'm about to start leaking niggas' addresses. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, that's just how I'm feeling. They probably on here watching right now. And y'all niggas is bitches, you heard? Make this the thumbnail. That's what we doing here. Hmm. What we talking about, y'all? Yo, yeah, I completely forgot about Mario Barrios, bitch ass. Make me want to call Mario Barrios. What's up with your nut ass, nigga? First of all, I should have known to never trust a nigga who name rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I should have knew you was a bitch off of the rip, cause like you, I know you fought the tanks, but you probably, I mean, it probably was a nice little bag, so you ain't had no choice. Keith Thurman, that was probably another nice little bag. You probably thought you was catching Keith Thurman slipping for real, cause he was inactive, so you took that fight. You got your dumb ass fried. You feel what I'm saying? Both times since then, I mean, you beat you Dennis Ugas, who came off of a career-ending eye injury from Earl Spence, so you had an easy lick with that. You feel me? Niggas vacated their title, so you moved up. You ended up becoming the full status champion or whatever the case is. And ever since then, you just been on straight bitch shit. You expose who you really is, and you from like San Antonio, right? You know what I mean? You came up with Ben Rodriguez and them. Like, I don't know how you came up with Bam, who's a fucking pound for pound fighter in the world right now, and you out here being a suck ass nigga, bro. You was a fucking cold turkey, nigga. You was cold cuts, nigga. They found your bitch ass at the deli before they signed you to PBC, you soft ass nigga. You feel me? Like, I don't know what you thought this was, but it's something about these big nose niggas that just make them so pussy. Like, I don't know what it is. Like Tio, yeah, I mean Tio and Barrios, they nose is the same species. They came from from the same bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? Like God made y'all niggas nose the same way. The nigga used the same ingredients for both of y'all noses, and that's exactly why after the fight, y'all niggas be looking like avatars and airbenders and shit like that. Like y'all niggas is straight up weirdos, cuz. Straight up weirdos. I'm thinking you cut like Ben Rodriguez because you came up with them niggas. Ben Rodriguez just had a little episode on the zone where he was talking about that his dad's like his dad took y'all in, Barrios' dad took y'all in and all this bullshit, and you be calling yourself LS Tech, nigga, you L pussy, nigga, you L pussy, El Teta, nigga, you was a titty out here, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You soft, nigga. Keep it a buck. So Mario Barrios got all these big fights that he could make in the division right now. Nigga, you is El Teta. You is El Teta, nigga. You's a whole titty out here in these streets, nigga. You one of them, you ain't even one of them perky Johns. You one of them Johns that fall to the bitch kneecap and shit. You one of them nasty Johns that niggas don't even want to look at. You feel me? But anyways, this suck ass nigga out here, he got unification fights lined up. You know what I'm saying? Almost got stopped by Abel Mendoza and shit like that. A washed up gatekeeper at welterweight. You know what I mean? This nigga like I think he like the uncle of Jesus Ramos and shit. This nigga almost got stopped by Jesus Ramos' uncle. Shit, wow. Bella, you a woman, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? After a long day, the bitch take her bra off and the titty just fall to her kneecap and shit. That's Barrios, El Teta. Not El Azteca, it's El Teta. You be out here repping all this Mexican culture shit. Nigga, you was an embarrassment to the Mexican community. You soft ass nigga. Shout out to Marco Antonio Barrera. Shout out to Eric Morales, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas. Shout out to all them niggas for putting on for Mexico and really Juan Manuel Marquez, Finito Lopez, all them niggas. Shout out to all them niggas. You ain't cut like them niggas, guys. You not. You could have fought Brian Norman. You could have lined something up with Jerron Ennis. Jerron Ennis been trying to get a fight with you. You know what I mean? There's only two other champions in your division right now. He got Stanionis out the way for you. Stanionis probably would have stopped you. I ain't gonna hold you, but Bulls got him out the way for you and gave you a way to exit that fight because you was probably going to end up fighting him anyway. Salvador Sanchez, facts. That's another one. But anyways, um, you had these big fights on the table. You was out here popping your shit, talking about how you ain't scared of boots and all this crazy shit. It sounded good. And bro, we gave you a lot of niggas gave you credit for, not being scared of boots and considering you courageous because you fighting Tank and Thurman back to back. So we like, oh, this nigga, like he with the shits. Oh shit, he with the shits. I'm seeing, man, I'm at the gym. I'm over here training my fighters and shit. I go on ESPN ringside and I see this bullshit. Now, we not necessarily surprised because the rumor done been out for a while, but to actually see it confirmed is absolutely embarrassing, man. ESPN ringside comes out and says boxing superstar Manny Pacquiao will end his nearly 4-year retirement to face Mario Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship on July 19th in Las Vegas. And you know what's so funny? I'm seeing Jaron Ennis' brother say Barrios scared to fight Ennis. This is Farah Ennis saying Barrios scared to fight Ennis. So Manny Pacquiao, who looked like shit in that exhibition against that kickboxer, that dude that looked like a shell of himself against your Dennis Ugas 4 years ago, is about to come up off of that layoff where I'm sure he's gotten a lot older, a lot slower, a lot more past his prime. Is going up in there against Mario fucking Barrios. You feel what I'm saying? This is absolutely embarrassing, bro. Like I just don't get uh what Barrios is gonna get out of this besides a check. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Manny Pacquiao is generating that much revenue in 2025. How are y'all gonna be able to sell Manny Pacquiao, who looked like shit 4 years ago? He looked like shit 4 years ago, y'all. How are they gonna be able to sell Manny Pacquiao somehow having a chance against Mario Barrios in 2025? On some real shit though, like if we being honest, like me and you talking, like right now we got 30 people in the building. I hope that Pacquiao beats the shit out of Mario Barrios July 19th. I hope and pray to the boxing gods that Manny Pacquiao beats the dog shit out of Mario Barrios and send this nigga nose to the nosebleeds. I hope Manny Pacquiao hit this nigga with a left hand and send his nose to the nosebleeds. If Mario Barrios' nose is still on his face after this fight, I will be disappointed. Ralph said, I hope Pac dropped Barrios in the first round like he did Thurman. I hope so too. I hope he catch him with. I hope, I hope Pac-Man back on them power pellets, cuz. I hope he back on them power pellets, you know what I mean? And he turned up like he did against Lucas Matisse and all that. I hope he just folding. James said, when you returning in your late 40s, you running out of money. That's definitely a thing. You feel what I'm saying? But, Manny Pacquiao could have easily just took the Mayweather route and just do exhibitions for a few mil here and there. They'll pay him. But the fact that a current champion in boxing right now who has plenty of big fights in front of him goes out of his way to face an old, washed-up Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old, bro. He's closer to 50 than he is 40. What are we doing? He's closer to 50 than he is to 40. What the fuck are we doing here? And man, I hope Manny Pacquiao, I hope they don't do drug testing, bro. You know what I mean? Saying I'll just fuck with y'all. I don't support that shit at all, regardless of the situation. But I hope Pac-Man is on them power pellets when he get in the ring with Barrios. I hope somehow, some way, this boy Pacquiao come back like he 30 years old and wash up Barrios. Because let's keep it a buck. Manny Pacquiao washing. What the UK be saying? What the UK be saying, bro? A young Manny Pacquiao will wash Brian. I mean, not Brian. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little tired and shit. Manny Pacquiao will wash Mario Barrios 7 days a week, twice on Sunday. Pacquiao definitely need money. Let's just keep it real, y'all. Manny Pacquiao has had a history of being irresponsible with his finances. Um, this man just loves to get his money out. But what's so crazy is this man done made well over $100 million in his career. Well over $100 million in his career. But for some reason, and I know he was getting fucked over by like Top Rank and shit like that. Like I understand all of that. That's just what Bob do. You know, when Don King was doing it, oh, it was blasphemy. Oh, it was a sin. It was preposterous. Let's get Don King out of boxing. But you know, Bob Arum steady fucking fighters over. But you know, it is what it is. Um, I hope Pacquiao do go back to the Pacroy era. I hope he go back to the Pacroy era and throw 100 punches around. And you know, Barrios ain't got no defense. He gonna swell the fuck up like a balloon and shit. You feel me? Ralph said they gonna record 10-second clips of Pacquiao hitting the mitts and be like Pacquiao back. Yeah, they gonna try their best to sell it, bro. Like that's the only way people gonna buy into the fight, bro, is if they under the impression that Pacquiao has a chance. If they don't promote it, like how PBC has been doing lately, it's gonna flop horribly. Horribly. James said on top of that, you living in the Philippines where the cost of living is dirt cheap. He don't know how to manage money. That's what it gotta be, bro. I've heard he had trouble with taxes in the past, and um, you know, it's crazy because US dollars really stretch in countries like the Philippines, bro. Like I've worked in banks in the past where like I've specialized in, you know, giving rates on like foreign currency and shit like that. And what you could get with just $100, $100 and most of these small countries like the Philippines and Mexico with shit like, bro, your bills really stretch out there, bro. So the fact that Pacquiao could have easily took that 100+ million that he made in his career and really lived like a fucking king over there. He over there struggling for money and about to fight at 46 years old. This is what you do not do, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you do not do. You know, Manny Pacquiao didn't take advantage of the prestigious situation he was in at his peak and invested his money, because if he would have invested his money wisely, there was no way that he'd be coming back to the sport of boxing. You think Manny Pacquiao want to come back and do a training camp at 46 years old, bro? Do you know how hard a training camp is? I done been through plenty of them. And it's not even on a Pacquiao level. I didn't even get to, I never got to that point. I never hit the pro rankings. Can you imagine how his body's going to feel doing a 6 to 8 week training camp at 46 years old after all the wear and tear that he done had on his body already? $100 in Australia stretch a lot. Also, that's what I'm saying. Like these bills really stretch crazy. So if you bring that to the Philippines and you still fumble it, you got to be doing some reckless ass spending, or you just taking care of the whole country. Something going on. Something going on. Like I said, I remember he had came out of his crib. I think he was about to go to the gym or wherever he was about to do. He was about to go about his day, and there was a line of people. There was a line of people out there with their hands out looking for some bread. And Manny Pacquiao had bank rolls, and he taking the straps off of them, and he just handing everybody money. Just handing everybody money that was outside. Now, if you do that a few times, yeah, that money might just start slowly but surely disappearing. Yeah, I mean, and the mistake that a lot of fighters make is that they think that when they retire that money's still gonna be coming in how it used to. Nah, that money slows down drastically. You ain't getting the bro. Boxing the only sport where you can make 30, 40, 50, 100 million in 36 minutes, if it even go that long. There's like athletes that make 100 million in 5 years. There's fighters that there's basketball players that have made 100 million in 2 seasons, like LeBron James and shit. Niggas done made 100 million in 30 and a half hour in boxing. So when you getting money like that, you getting 20 mil a fight guaranteed and shit, and then you retire and that 20 mil ain't coming around no more. You bound to fuck yourself over. And when you're not properly taught how to, manage money and shit like that, it's easy to lose it. Tay said, how he even get cleared to fight at a world level at this age? Well, he competed around 4 years ago, so that's not too long ago. You feel me? Like, that's not too long ago. But at the same time, Tay, you got to remember, they cleared Mike Tyson to fight. How old is Mike? He much older than Pacquiao. He probably got like 10 years on Pacquiao. They cleared a 58-year-old Mike Tyson to box. Why wouldn't they clear a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao? Think about it. Slime said he was there. He was outside Pacquiao crib. Pacquiao gave him a dip and 50 cents. That's crazy. That might be like 8 honey buns over there in the Philippines, bro. Slime was living it up. Shit. Hey man, but that's what motherfuckers condone. And watch, ain't nobody gonna hold Barrios accountable for cherry picking a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao who's been retired for well over 4 years. Hopkins was 49 years old, was unified champ going into the fight with Kovalev. Was he really? I don't know if he was unified, but let's take a look at that. Let's see if you're talking the truth. Because I don't believe that's true at all. I think he had the title, but I don't think he was unified. Oh, he actually was. Never mind. Well, he had the IBA. He had the IBA and the IBF. Then when he fought Kovalev, it was for the IBF and the WBO. So maybe Kovalev had the WBO before he fought B-Hop. And they unified. Yeah, Kovalev had the WBO. Man, I hope that nigga Pacquiao on HGH. I hope that nigga come into the fight 6'1". That HGH, your head get bigger and all. Hope that nigga Pacquiao take that HGH stuff. He like 6'1", 6'2". You feel me? Hand speed out this world, all that. I hope that nigga turn into a superhero, you heard? But listen, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through and show love. I try to reach out to the Lopezes, you know what I mean, and get an answer. But, unfortunately, it just didn't work out, man. My apologies for that. Um, I will be on live tomorrow, I believe at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be having Thomas Lamana on the channel. We're going to be talking about, his journey through the sport of boxing from a fighter's perspective and a promoter's perspective. We're going to talk about what he's learned in fights against like Jorge Cota and Erislandy Lara. His big fight with Jamal Charlo that's coming up, the exchange he just had with Jamal Charlo, where Jamal was like, "Stop writing me, nigga. Stop writing me, nigga." And Thomas was like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep writing you. Well, why? Answer me." I thought that was pretty funny. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into a few different things, man, that we're gonna talk about what's currently going on in the boxing world. So be on the lookout for that. Me and Thomas go way back, so this will be a good one. So I hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Shout out to the nation and the mob. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.